Hey y'all, welcome to the UGC Podcast, where I'll be introducing you to amazing UGC creators from all over the world with all type of backgrounds and in whatever level they are in currently, from beginners to super experts. This podcast is made for you to learn about UGC and to also get to meet the amazing people that create UGC content. So if you're looking to start your UGC journey, this podcast is for you, and I hope you get to enjoy it. So let's get started. Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining today. Unfortunately, I did not find anybody else to do the podcast this week, so the special guest of the week is moi. And I'm excited to let you guys know about my journey so far and how I got started with UGC. Towards the end, I do want to talk about something very important, especially for new UGC peeps. So, please stay on until the end. You guys might hear some noise because I am not home at the moment. I am in Sedona with my partner for some family event of his. So if you guys hear any weird noises or people trying to talk to me, I apologize in advance. I'll try to probably edit that later, but there's no rush. Okay, so how did I get started, or how did I get interested in UGC? I actually was interested in UGC last year, probably around May. I had already started originally this affiliate marketing thing, and I wanted to find ways to make money online. Essentially, I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to be able, to travel all around the world and still make good money. So I had UGC on my mind, but I was all at the time concentrated with affiliate marketing. It unfortunately didn't work out with affiliate marketing, so I was like, okay. I did learn a lot of things, which helped me. I did learn how to talk in front of the camera, especially for TikToks. I created a lot of TikToks before, and that got me a little more comfortable to be presently in the camera. So I'm very grateful for that experience, and it also taught me about affiliate marketing and how to sign up, how to make money off that, although I did not make it really well. Oh, there's people coming. And so I learned a lot of things with that different journey, and I'm excited to have started this one. I feel more comfortable with UGC for sure. I get to talk about products that I love. I get to try products that I love. I get to be excited about showing you guys or showing other people how the product works, why I love it, why you should get it. It's more exciting, more creative for sure. And that's why I really like it. It's creative, it's fun. You get to eventually make pretty good money. We're all starting off somewhere, right? So I'm really grateful for that. But how I originally started was I actually last year I had quit my job in tech that I wasn't very happy in. I was pretty depressed, and I wasn't enjoying it as much as I thought I would be. So I decided to quit, and I had already started this goal of mine of doing 30 countries by 30. And so at that time, I think I was at 23. So I was in Costa Rica. I decided to quit my job and kept traveling, kept doing affiliate marketing. Didn't work out. On my second to last trip or country, I met this beautiful being called Maddie. She works in marketing for Sage Skincare, the company that I started promoting on my Instagram and TikTok. She's a beautiful, beautiful person, and I actually want to have her on my podcast, so you guys will get to hear more of her later. But yeah, I remember she was like my roommate in the hostel. I love to stay at hostels usually. And she was telling me she noticed how much I loved skincare. We talked about it. I mean, she works for a skincare brand as well, and she's like, yo, like, why don't you get into like promoting skincare brands? You love it so much, you take care of your skin so much. I literally can't live a day without sunscreen, for one, and I can't go to bed if I can't clean my face. Like, I'm staying awake all night if I can't clean my face. So that's, I guess, how much passionate I am about taking care of my skin. And I think thanks to her, thanks to like her push and like her belief in me in doing this, I got started with UGC, and I started with her brand, and that got me comfortable. Getting started essentially. So like around late December, I was taking it a little bit more seriously. I had also met another girl online that was starting her UGC journey, and officially on January 1st of 2023, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this week to like set up my portfolio and make some videos and everything else. And that girl that I was talking to at the time, she was also starting off, so we were like helping each other and stuff like that. Unfortunately, she decided to step away from UGC because she had like a lot of work to do, and I really hope she comes back, and I actually need to check in on her. But I mean, since starting UGC, it's a lot of work. Like, I'm sure those who have started the journey already, or have been in the journey already for a while, the beginning is a little bit kind of like rough, because you have to be constantly working to get inbounds, or even get like some type of response from your outbounds, from pitching as well. You have to be researching each brand that you pitch. You have to be creating videos, editing, writing the script. So it's kind of like a constant work. I'm learning slowly to kind of like take some time off from it. And this trip actually to Sedona has been a little refreshing, because I'm not on my phone editing and searching as much, so it's a little bit of a break, but it's still kind of like in my mind where I'm like, okay, if I take too much time off, I won't be able to find these brands and stuff like that. So take time for yourself, essentially. And I mean, still learning about it. I'm not perfect, but it's okay to like take a little time off from always putting your heart and soul to UGC. I mean, I'm still working a little bit while I'm in Sedona, posting videos, obviously doing my podcast right now. There is a plane coming by. I'm right next to the airport, so okay, it's gone. So that's essentially how I got started, and I'm very grateful to have started, even if it's been a little bit rough. It's been a beautiful journey so far. So how many, like, the pitches that I do, I try to do like 5, and that's not just saying kind of like email pitches. I try to do like pitches on Twitter, on Instagram, and email as well. I try to get emails from companies from Instagram. So that's been kind of like my thing so far. I do want to increase it to a little bit more, but I feel like I've been moving so much, like this 2 months that I've been doing it so far. I've been on a plane probably 3 times already, and it's a little bit tiring, but it's all good. I feel grateful for that. So it does. I'm trying to like settle down and get my brain settled so I can like do more, and hopefully by the end of this trip coming back, I'll be able to. My goal is probably to do like 10 to 20, but I don't know if you guys heard the first episode. Elizabeth actually had this brilliant idea, and I still haven't done it, but I do want to do it, where she basically spends one whole day pitching to brands. And she currently, I think she only did 10 at the time, because I mean it's a lot of work to personalize each brand's kind of like pitch, even if you use ChatGPT and stuff like that. Because even when it makes when ChatGPT creates the pitch, you still have to kind of like make it you in a way, and sometimes it isn't correct, so you kind of like generate it again, and then you clean it up a bit, so it's still a little bit of work. So that's how many chats I do, or how many pitches I do so far, and how I personalize them. Just like you have to research the company a little bit, what they do, how they got started, what's their mission. So consider that when you start pitching. And I feel like a little bit out of breath just by talking. But okay, so let's see, something that I want to see improve in UGC. I wouldn't say anything about UGC in general. I think something that I do want to see maybe from brands is to not like haggle us so much, or to like, respect our prices essentially. And I think that's touching on a little bit on what I'll be talking a little bit more towards the end, but like definitely seeing brands pay our worth for sure. What I love about UGC, I've already said it, is just the creativity, the freedom as well to just kind of like be yourself in a way. At least for me, like I'm a little bit shy, but I can get a little crazy, and I'm trying to like show that part of me as well, but it's still very fun to be as creative as you can. In terms of collabs, how many I've gotten, I think it's been about 5 so far, and 2 of them being paid. And I'm working on being comfortable enough to turn those gifted collabs into paid collabs. That obviously comes with a little bit more confidence in what you can create, and obviously we're still working on the confidence, but it is something that I want to work towards, where I can be like, I'm not accepting any gifted collabs right now, but I'd be happy to like see what your budget is and work up from that. Or there is something that I can't remember her name, but I'll add it to the notes later, where this creator essentially said, if you don't have the budget right now to pay me what I'm worth, how about we do commission based kind of like payments, so where like you create the video, and the commission that video makes, it's like 10% goes to you for some 10% goes to you of the commission that the company made from your video that you created. So there's like a lot of ways to try to make that money from gifted collabs. And yeah, so definitely working on that. Most of my collabs have come, I think, from LinkedIn for sure. Some of them from Instagram, but I haven't really found one yet where they just kind of like, where it was an inbound that was gifted. Oh wait, no, there's one. Yeah, there's one. I'm still trying to like ask where they found me, especially when it comes to inbounds. But most of the inbounds that I've gotten have been scams. please check the email where your inbound is coming from, because if it's Gmail, it's most likely a scam. So please be careful with that and make sure to check. And okay, so now I want to get to the part where I talked a little bit about earlier. So this week has been a little bit interesting in regards to contracts. I got a LinkedIn message from someone that I had reached out on LinkedIn, and they wanted to do a gifted collab. They wanted to do 2 videos and 2 pictures, and I was like, nah, like that's too much for gifted. I'd be happy to do maybe 1 video and 1 pic, I guess. And they're like, okay, yeah, that sounds great. They send me the contract, and this is the thing that I want you guys to do. Please, even with gifted, please read the contracts, because they wanted to get full usage rights of the video and the picture. And that is a big money loss for you as a creator, because what if your video does amazing? Even as a beginner, you can create great videos for brands. And what if like this video blows up and they get a lot of money, the brand gets a lot of money because of that video, a lot of exposure and stuff like that. You are left with nothing at the end, really. I mean, you have a video for your portfolio, but we're as creators, we're trying to like make a living out of this. So why let a business or a brand do that when, like, and especially for free? It's just no. Like I told them, is there like a budget at least for y'all to like pay for usage rights? Because I actually messaged him and I was like, so on clause 12, is that meaning you guys have full usage rights? And apparently I have full usage rights too, which I was confused about, because I was like, that doesn't even make sense. If you and me have usage rights, that I don't see how that makes it any better. So I'm still waiting for his answer, because I told him basically I'm not comfortable with them having full usage rights. So we'll see what comes out of it. It's probably going to be a no, and I'm not even mad about it, because if they're being that stingy in a way, or like that rude into wanting to have full usage rights of the work that I create for them. And I'm sure there's a lot of, because in the thread, a lot of creators wanted to pair with them. I'm sure some said yes, especially as beginners. You learn things little by little in this community. So it takes some time for us to realize what is right and what is wrong. And this is just a reminder to not give brands full usage rights for free, please, because they're going to use that video for however long they want, maybe for the rest of the year, and they're going to put money behind it, make money, and what you don't get anything. So it's a little rude. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna keep this podcast short, and I hope you guys read contracts, please, and keep searching, keep going. I know UGC can be a little bit difficult in the beginning, because I haven't gotten like big money yet. I haven't reached those 10K months, and that's fine. Just keep going. I saw another girl that said it took her up to like 4 months for her to be able to make even 2K. And after that they just kept coming, just flowing in. So please just keep going, don't give up. Even if it's part-time, even if you do like 2 or 3 videos a week, just keep going. You're gonna do great. It's all a journey for us, and I appreciate y'all for listening to my podcast. I'll have a special guest next week from the UK, and I'll be excited to announce her later on. But again, thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope to hear from y'all soon. Or if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Bye, y'all.